Okay, so we continue with this question and we will be doing the transitions now. So as we know that SABC is my initial state. From initial state I will be operating on all the input symbols which are available in the given NFA. So we have A, B and C. So we'll find three transitions. Alongside we will also be constructing this DFA table. So I'm not renaming any states now. So this is my initial state SABC. We'll find its transitions using A, B and C. So let's see how we do this using A. Now if you remember, the transition Q comma A is found by finding the epsilon closure of delta QA. So this is delta dash which we have written. So this is written as epsilon closure of delta of Q whatever is there. So we have SABC along with A. Okay. So now we will be finding the epsilon closure of these values. So first we'll find out the transition of S with A, then A with A, B with A and C with A, as we used to do in the normal DFA. After you get this answer, you will find the epsilon closure. Okay, so this epsilon closure here remains as it is, and first I will expand these transitions. So I'll find the transition of S with A union A with A, transition of B with A and transition of C with A. Okay, so where do I get these transition values from? This you will get from the given NFA. Okay, so this is epsilon closure of transition of S with A. So if you see, transition of S with A is C. So the first value here is C. Union A with A. So A with A transition is B. So the next value here is B. Union B with A. So if you see B with A, it is phi, and next is C with A, it is also phi. Now when I take union of this, I will get epsilon closure of C and B both. So then I will break this and write epsilon closure of B union the epsilon closure of C. Okay, so we have already computed the epsilon closures. This is BC and this is C. So when you take the union, the final answer which we get is BC. So this is transiting SABC with A. So SABC with A, the answer which we got we'll write here, which is BC. So the new state which is produced now is BC. So after I complete processing this B and C, the new state that I'll be processing is this BC. Okay, now let us write the transitions for SABC with B. So this will be epsilon closure of SABC now with B. Okay, so then we'll take the union S with B, A with B, C with B. Okay, I'm directly writing the answer here. This will give me epsilon closure. So this gives me epsilon closure of B, and epsilon closure of B we have already computed it as BC. So here I'll write BC. Now last transition SABC with C. So this is done by writing epsilon closure of SABC, and I'll take this with C. So to find this, we'll find the transition of S with C, union A with C, union B with C and union C with C. Okay, so when you do this, you will get BC. Okay, so here we get BC. So epsilon closure of B union epsilon closure of C, we get BC. So here we have all the rules giving us BC. Now processing BC with, so now we'll process, now our Q value will be this new state which is BC. Now BC will be processed with all the three symbols A, B and C. So next we'll be finding these three values. Okay, so we'll write epsilon closure of BC with A, find the transitions from the NFA and find the closure values. So these are the final answers that you will get. We'll get 5 for with A, 5 with B and with C again we'll get BC. So now since we get BC here, no new state is getting produced, right? So since there is no new state that is produced, we will stop the further processing and then we will draw the diagram. So this was my initial state SABC. Now transiting on ABC, all these symbols, it gave me the state BC. BC has only one transition of going to BC with C. So this is done. Now what will be our final state? Final state will be all the states which contain the final state of the given NFA. So the final state in this given NFA was C. So now we will make all those states final states which contain C in it. Okay, so C is here and here also. So both these states will become the final states. And for marking in the table, this is initial and final both, and this is only the final state. Now you can try solving the next question. So this diagram is given to us. So this is NFA with epsilon. We have to convert this to DFA. Okay, here is the final answer. It also involves DFA optimization. So after obtaining this final DFA, we are also optimizing it. Optimization of DFA will be covered in another video.